Just well delayed. Okay, so welcome to Programming Rainbow. In this video, we'll be taking a look at LodeDefender. We're streaming this from a MacBook, so we don't know what we're doing today. But this is a first look at it, and we will be talking to the developer about it. And yeah, what do you want to start off with?
So we're gonna start off with.
So what is this? This is a video game.
This is a video game I'm developing about, the entire
it takes
thing.
place in another universe, right?
Yeah, it takes place in a kind of like a parallel universe.
And is it the LodeDefender? Is that what it is?
The LodeDefender. You take this place and like this bit.
So this is spaceships.
Yeah, spaceships. Like
okay,
this one right here, the spaceship.
Let's go look at some of the spaceships you got then.
This thing, you won't be able to buy anything until you get there.
Okay, so you want to walk through each one of these ships and kind of say what's going on with them?
That is like probably the second oldest ship in the game, or the third. Well,
you mean this is like in the lore of the game? It was built like one of the first ships built or something?
Well, it is the second model. That one. This one is it's called the Reborn, but it's really just the original one with a new name. But you know what? Made so long ago. Made 97, apparently.
A 97? What's this one?
Costs 40,000.
Okay, so what other ships we got? That looks pretty cool.
There's this one.
Yeah.
That is 2007. Well, this is like 2004, I think. And then this one's 2003.
Now, these ships you don't necessarily start with. You have to purchase one.
Yeah, this one you start with.
Okay. What's the one that you like with the nice cockpit that you got set up with the windshield and all that?
This one's like 04. This one's 2013, 14. This one has all the cockpit effects.
Is it this one or the other one?
This one and this one. This one, even though you see a cockpit in there, actually it's from the nose.
Oh, okay.
So
what's the other one? What's the one that you're always playing with?
Well.
So now we can choose the ships that you purchased from here?
Yes, I'm gonna get in the one that I like the most.
Okay.
Yep.
So just walk us through where we're at right now.
So currently we're in a carrier.
In space.
Yeah, space carrier.
And do we have any other ships
like
near us?
When I implement some more things about everything, you can buy this thing and use it.
So we're currently inside of it. We're kind of looking out. Yeah. There's some ships next to us here. There's a couple parked. It looks like four other ships parked.
Models made 10 years previous. Around.
Okay, so this is all inside the carrier that we were in, and then outside we have a couple other structures. We have a big cube. We have this. What do you call this thing right here?
That is a massive carrier that has engines that work off of the universe's weird glitch kind of thing. They call it lodas.
So this whole thing has a kind of glitch effects happening on the surface.
Yeah, it's inside of this dome station that I'm just about to like.
Before we go into the dome, should we take a look at this cube over here? It's kind of got like a surface.
It's got a cube city.
And this one, did you actually manually draw all this one out? Because I know you're working on procedural generation.
Yeah, this one's procedurally done by.
And some algorithms on it?
It's procedurally generated in Blender, actually.
Yeah.
And it uses its seed based on some kind of seed thing.
And you were working on a landing pad, but it's not quite implemented yet. So
yes,
if you try to land on it now, it crashes the game because it's not implemented all the way. But
anyway, let's see all the. other ships. Like every single
I
other
like
ship.
this one because it's got the cockpit, like the glass of the cockpit. You can see it, and part of the ship is see through as well.
Well, let's see the other one. There is a ship that just looks
And
bit.
this is we didn't even talk about it, but this is Godot.
Yeah, it's Godot.
Yeah. So this game is developed in Blender and Godot.
Yeah, both open source things. Anyway, this is a thing that I like to call my potato.
Your potato.
Because it looks slightly like a potato.
Hey, can you share with what learning or tutorials that you used to get to this point? Was it the donut?
Donut tutorial mostly, a few others that I probably don't remember what they were.
So you followed the donut tutorial and you made it into the Lodeverse with spaceships.
Yeah, after a long time of just modeling random stuff and then following a few
And what about
YouTube
Godot? What tutorial in Godot did you follow?
The RPG Godot tutorial.
Can we pull those up? We don't have a browser. Can you pull up the browser and just show people possibly? Do you have the?
Well, let's just go through the game first.
Okay.
Switch ship. Now let's resume.
So this is the other ship.
This is another ship that is more like a.
Oh, this one's got the cockpit too, huh?
This one's also got the cockpit. This is the one other one that has the cockpit effects.
So you've been working on collision detection, right? So this you said that the ships all have collision detection, but the red station or the red base doesn't have collision detection.
Yeah, like most things do not have.
But you're like crashing it?
Not yet.
Because you have the collision set up, but basically it tries to do something else, and which is not implemented, right?
Yeah, so it goes 300. This one, the other one went 500. Now let me show another ship. Where is it? This one.
What's this one?
It also says LodeDefender 2 Lite because I made the poster for it, but I am going to make it auto load that stuff. Hey, yep. This one goes super fast.
This one is like a nose camera, though. You haven't done the camera's not inside the model, really.
Yeah, this one goes 850.
Yeah, it does go a lot faster. I told you all you need is a couple asteroids for us to shoot, and then we're done. That's all you really need, right? Ship it. You know, add the rest of the game later, like all the other companies do. Don't worry about bugs. That's not a problem. It's a feature. I like this green. Is this going to be like a city on a cube station as well?
Yeah, it's a city on a cube, and it's going to be a space station as well.
It looks a little bit like Star Trek's Borg. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, but I don't know if you've seen the Borg cube.
Yeah, it's loosely could be based on it, but it's called.
You haven't really seen Next Generation.
Hypercube. Well, not because hyper sounds like a good word, because
it was like trying to render everything, the whole planet at once.
Yes.
Do you want to show some of the Blender stuff then?
Yeah, probably gonna go through some more ships.
All right.
Okay, now let's look at another ship. Let's look at.
And we had to change the music on this, huh? Because last time we tried to stream it, we got a copyright violation because you used to not violation, but like they removed the sound or whatever. Because what was it you were using?
Demonetized some superliminal music.
Yeah, I don't really care. It wasn't really monetized or not, but it is kind of annoying. You could probably use some old jazz music or old classical music and get away with it, like a minor swing or something.
Like Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, Elite Dangerous uses classical music.
This thing is taking a long time to slow down.
I wonder why.
Never speeds though. It's the one perk.
I wonder why
it's a tiny little a bit. Yeah, it goes through, but at some point hits a collision on the. Wait, let me.
Is this dome gonna be transparent style later, or will it always be solid?
Probably gonna make it like part procedural thing.
What do you mean?
Where like, will sometimes be clear and sometimes be not, depending on where it is.
And are there gonna be tariffs in this galaxy?
Yeah, what do you mean by just tariffing everything?
Is it gonna be like Angry Orange giving you tariffs about like aluminum and stuff?
Well, they tariff the imports like 20% unless they're gonna export again. Then it's 0 or 3 actually.
Yeah, we'll watch a video about this later. It's like much worse than that. So what about this side of the?
Yeah, that side.
Are there just horns there? Or?
They are fins. Weird fin things.
Like from the 60s?
Yeah, trying to be like
the cars with the fins. It makes it go faster, right? You should put racing stripes on it.
Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that on my ship builder thing.
On the ship, yeah. Or are you gonna have it where you can modify your ship, like stats or the way it looks, or it could be quite complicated.
There's gonna be one where like you can just build a ship from like you can have a hull, you can have either to have the wings or both, or just the side or some side cube extensions.
Like you could put engines on it, wings on it. You have like some basic hull shapes, and then you add the different components onto it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be bad if it was like No Man's Sky style, but you got to choose. I find it the most frustrating in No Man's Sky that you don't get to choose. Like you're forever searching for a ship because it's just the wrong shape in the wrong spot. You can't just be like, right, give me the pieces and let me put them together the way I want them. Or the color that you want, you know. I think you can change the color now, can't you?
You can. Since the beginning you could.
Huh?
Since the beginning of the shipbuilding you could.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, I haven't played it really since that. Shall we look at Blender?
Yeah, you probably look at this one.
Well, do you want to show your Godot workspace off?
Then there's this one. Then there's wrong one. There's definitely this one.
That's pretty cool.
It's much newer.
I like the kind of the, what do you call that? The inside of the cockpit dash kind of, or whatever, the interior looks nice. So this is Blender here.
Yep.
So this is
these are not in the game yet.
Do you
these are also not.
Do you actually develop your ships like this so you can see them next to each other, or is this just you chucking all the ships in there so that you can see them all together, you know, just for fun?
It's just to see them all together.
You actually develop them separately though, right?
Yeah, I develop them separately.
Now, and you, how do you model like the interior part, you know, for like, if you know what I mean? Is it a different model? Is your interior a different model, or is it literally the interior of one of those ships?
It's literally the interior of those ships.
Okay. Because I know, like, not all video games necessarily are like that at all. Like, they might just have a different model that is just the interior, you know, for the camera.
And
so show one of your new ships. Let's check one of the new ships out that you said wasn't in the game yet.
This is this one, A95.
Yeah.
From not LodeDefender.
It's from not LodeDefender? Is that the evil twin of the LodeDefender?
It's from LodeDefender's allies.
Oh, the allies? Okay.
This is another one. This is just a different material version of this one.
Oh, okay.
This one is the sequel to this one.
Like a Mark II.
Oh, well, it's a Mark IV.
All right. That's another, yeah. It's
Mark V, but it's the higher version of this one, which is also Mark V and Mark IV.
What's this guy right here? This one down here. What is that?
That's in the game.
Oh, that's like bigger than the other ships.
And that's the same, I think. That one's in the game, actually. That's not in the game, actually.
So what about your like the Godot part where it's not running the actual game, but it's just like Godot? So are you using GD script then?
It's GD script, yeah.
So what is GD script like? I've never used GD script. So what does it feel like to you to use it? Does it feel like Python or have you used Java? You've used JavaScript a little bit, right? And
yeah, it's mostly Python without probably the terrible bits of Python.
But it's not actually related to Python,
other than if I put 4 spaces here, it'll.
But is it a derivative of JavaScript? Is that what it is? But they've modified it or something? Or is it Python?
I don't really know what it's close to.
It says var.
Well, other than this bit, which is like JavaScript, the rest is like Python.
Yeah, I remember reading something about it a long time ago. That is exactly like
Python, this if statement.
Yeah.
And this else statement.
Do you remember doing JavaScript very much? It's been a while. Like you did it in There's probably very simple things. I still have nightmares. I try to stay away from JavaScript.
Oh, it does the Python style else if statements.
So you all of your this is how you do all your code, right?
That is the
there's no this is not any visual stuff happening here.
Like that is the script for the ship.
Uh-huh. And what about like the movement, everything? Everything is just purely like I've never even used Godot before.
That bit I want to kind of replace it with a match statement. It's called a match statement.
Like a switch, yeah.
Yeah, I'm using some of mine.
So how does it? Well, there's like scenes and everything else here, right? Or how does that work?
Yeah, there's entire scenes. There's creator, which is how you create the ship.
So you import this from Blender, and then you. What does it give you when you come in from Blender with this? You just have the.
I have the model with the texture, but not any procedural texturing. Just like the shader texture and whatever image textures.
And you have to move the ship around in this 3D space in here, but they also plant the camera inside the ship. So you're moving the ship and the camera, or do you lock the camera to the ship somehow?
I lock the camera to the ship by adding it as a child of the ship.
Oh, okay. So then whatever the ship, you tell the ship to do, the camera will also do it.
And then I can just like put none.
What's that?
I can put
What's the hell that?
Yeah, it's different materials. Like this is poly. Well, you won't see it here. This is poly. This is titanium.
Does it actually change the way the model looks?
Nah, it's just the engine bit.
Okay.
Just the engine bit, like right here.
Uh-huh.
Loading 2, loading 3.
Oh, it did change the engine. No, wait, did it do something there? Yeah, it does.
Look at that.
Ah, so you already have some, like you can already change some stuff in culling. Here.
You see the culling in loading. Look at that. Look at that weird stuff. That's culling.
I thought with culling they just don't draw part of it.
Yeah, they just don't draw part.
Oh, so what is it happening? We're just like looking at the stuff that you've removed. Like there's a square on top of a circle, and you just removing bits.
Yeah, I'm like showing and hiding different.
Oh,
parts.
okay, fair enough.
And then I'm gonna put it into a blueprint.
So you could have like.
This is a sight cockpit.
But you could also compose a ship from a bunch of separate parts too, right? Without doing that hiding showing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Could you compose like what you were saying before, have a hull and then you add on a wing on one side or an engine on the other or something like that?
Yes, I'm gonna do that with like module base building for your module people.
So this isn't implemented in the game though right now, is it? They're just like one set. There's no options to turn on.
Yeah. That's on only the LodeDefender 2 Lite, unless you put it on here. That is on...
That'd be pretty good if you had a chase camera, then you could really see.
4.
You could really see like the things you're doing. Or, yeah.
That is Loadium 1 on the one that I call a potato.
Why is it a potato? It doesn't look like... It's like a potato peeler. Why does the windshield kind of totally disappears when it's in front of you?
I don't know. It's like the clear stuff is a bit buggy.
Okay.
Godot. There. That's it.
I just wanted to. Can we pull up the? Do you have what, LibreWolf or Firefox?
Window.
Can we pull up the?
Not Rickroll.
Yeah. Can you show the two tutorials that you've used for Godot and for
Blender.
For Blender? Yeah.
Donut. Yeah.
Is that the?
Thing, but
like, can pull it up in YouTube though.
Yeah. See through.
Yeah, I don't care. Just click one.
This thing.
Okay.
4.5 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours.
But this makes it donut, not a spaceship.
Yeah.
What about the Godot one? This is the funny one to me.
Godot. RPG.
Did you finish the whole RPG one? I didn't even realize you finished it.
Yeah, finished up to like 23.
I think he just got like no views and stopped doing it. This is not even 3D. Right? It's Godot RPG.
Godot.
Yeah. This is like...
Some.
Yeah, this is not three-dimensional at all. But did it tell you a lot about how to just work with Godot?
Yes. Yeah.
Because you have no experience before this. And the donut is your first go at Blender, isn't it?
Blender.
Yeah. But you've done that donut one a couple times, right? Like the first time is really hard, but then you did it again.
Yeah, like
and then you had a new video.
The tutorial, and I did a full one later. After I built like 2 different.
But none of these things are in space, 3D, spaceships. I mean, the donut is 3D.
Yeah, the donut.
What's the other? Well, you never did any of that. We just watched the video. What's the dude with the ham, the meat thing? What was that?
It's the.
That's not a tutorial, right? But it was just
the YouTube tutorials.
That.
Hey, welcome to Lazy.
Is it the end of his video with the baloney man?
Yeah, it's like, what's it? How to. And
it's just like a baloney man at the end, right? Yeah. You can
yeah,
it's fine. Because you're promoting him. But, you go back. We lost it. Go back to it again.
Ian Hubert. Let's see that.
Yeah, you just show off his channel. Maybe somebody wants to watch it.
Tutorials.
So.
They're all like 1 minute.
Hey, welcome to Lazy.
Yeah, just show the part at the end though, because it's like.
And where's the handheld cameras?
Animating modifiers on a few different bones.
Cause I know how to make sandwiches, and we make them from bologna.
That's pretty good.
Let's see.
And what was your project that you made before this? What was the last thing that you did before?
It's a spaceship thing based on Elite.
What's that? Oh, you mean you made a 3D model spaceship?
Yeah, let me see if I
mean, what's the last thing you programmed before this?
the Elite base there was a Elite-based spaceship physics engine thing where you can fly around the spaceship, and I basically took took the code from the spaceship, put it into LodeDefender, and changed it slightly.
Was that from a tutorial to how to move something?
This. Yeah, it's from like a quick tutorial, probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Long.
But what did you make before that?
I made something with the first-person camera, and a city where you walk around this super basic city.
I've never seen this. What's this?
Made a long time ago, a few years ago, like 2 years ago or something. Yeah, 2 years ago.
So you hadn't done anything for 2 years before this one?
No, last year I've done the 2 other Godot projects. I redid the tutorial to try to see a bit
the
more.
donut one?
Nah, not the donut tutorial. What's the other one?
The bologna sandwich?
The RPG.
Oh, the RPG one for Godot?
And then I made the spaceship thing in Elite and made this one.
Okay.
But of course.
So what is it that you're working on right now? You're implementing the landing pad, you said?
Yeah, landing pad.
Do you want to show the crash of your landing pad?
The crash. Okay then. It's time to get into the default ship. LodeDefender 2 Lite.
Do you get it? Oh. See how you have the shadows now? I don't like it when it's like in the dark and you don't get the dark shadows. I wish you got the dark shadows.
Yep. I mean, shadows is just like not light, right?
Yeah, but like your darkest bit is like medium gray though. I don't know. Yeah, that bit right there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's that.
So this is you've set up the collision of both of them and you're implementing the landing pad.
Yeah, the landing pad.
So where is it? Where is your landing pad? The problem is you can't see through the bottom of this ship. You need to like a little window down there or something. Or there it is.
Yep,
So
you can like see through the body.
So the landing pad is coming up here, and it basically you collide with it, it resets you, then crashes it. Yep. Or are you not at the right angle? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's is that what you're working on now?
Let me show you how you made that massive 48-kilometer spaceship thing. I made a quick model and then I did this.
All right. Oh, the
3, not 23, 4.
So what is this? Is it beveling?
Yeah, beveling.
That's pretty cool right there.
I call the trick over beveling.
That's like more exciting than No Man's Sky's original what do you call it?
The old stations.
The old station was just the hallway. It was just one door. It was just, like there was nothing to it.
All right.
Okay, we should probably close it up. But anyway, that's kind of a first look, and then we can do another video later on when you've polished it off.